Hello, how are you? I'm all right. Can I have a conversation with you? Okay, tell us your name and a little bit more about what we're seeing in front of us.
Okay, my name is Michael Omondi. I'm from the Department of Blue Economy. I am dealing with fisheries. And for Homa Bay County now, the innovation is to have urban, youth-friendly fish farming, which is away from the conventional ponds which we used to dig on the grounds, and it's also away from the cages, because the cages would be too expensive. The land the youth may not have access to, and that is what we are having here to increase production. So if we can move here slightly.
Yeah, let me move with you. You've said some interesting words. You've said urban, youth-friendly.
Yes.
So to make fishing accessible to young people, and not necessarily in the traditional form that it's done. Okay, take us through what we're looking at now.
So what we have is a structure which is constructed, and we use waterproofing liner, which is slightly tough. And with that frame, you can move it anywhere. So this, you can farm in the city, you can farm in the rural, you can farm anywhere where there is space of land. And the beauty of it is when you use aeration, you can stock 10 fish instead of the conventional 3 in the pond. So with a 5 by 5 square meter, you will get 100 kilograms of fish, and you'll get around 80,000. So that is good, one, in terms of food production. And then apart from the food security, we are generating income, and we are improving in nutrition.
One question. So take me through. I'm a young person now. I'm Janet. I come and I say, I want to do this as an income generating activity. And I want to be able to access something that I can use where I am. What is the first step? What is it that I'm purchasing? What is it that I need to have ready in order to have access to this specific service?
This one is very simple. You'll just need a frame. If you're aware there is timber, you make a frame out of timber. If it's metal, then you make a frame out of metal. Then you just buy the liner. It's not very expensive, 300 to 400 shillings per square meter. So with around 40,000 shillings, you already have the structure. So the next thing that you'll need is just to buy the young fish, the fingerlings, and the fish feeds, and you're good to go.
Okay, and that can generate me for some time to come. Is there some kind of 1, 2, 3 training that you'd give me so that I maybe have a better understanding on how to preserve, how to sell?
Definitely. As a government, both county and national, we give out extension service, we give out advice. We also will help you to find out the rate of which the fish is growing. But currently, our approach is now to train the farmers, to train other farmers. So one of the approach which we are having now is what we are calling aquaculture farmer field schools. So we take you through the whole season so that even if we have a shortage of extension staff, we'll just say, you want to start this, you are from this area, go and see Janet. She'll teach you because she's gone through the whole process.
Training of trainers. Thank you very much. I think that's a really interesting, unique way. I like that it's providing access in a sector that maybe many felt does not relate to them. Thank you very much. All right, so, I think what we'll do is okay. Let's, okay, so now he is demonstrating, I suppose, exactly how this would work. Again, he mentioned that you just need a frame, whether it's metal, whether it's wood. You would need access to now just the initial fish that you could buy. And then from there, you begin to grow your service. He also said that as a county government, they'll be giving extensive training and understanding the learnings behind this service. And once you're able to, look at that. Okay, so I guess we're fishing this morning in Homa Bay. You should have let me try that. How many are there in there right now? Right now, only 14. Okay, I'm going to try. But the point I was making just before I try my hand at fishing live is that they're also committed to just trying to explain and train a number of people so that it's not that you're going in blind, but you're going in with the knowledge on how you can actually make money from this. Okay, I'm going to have Chris hold on. Are you going to be able to hold on to the camera, to the microphone as I try my hand at this? Okay. I need to come round. Or I can do it from here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So is there a skill set to this, or do I just kind of move around until I feel something?
Okay, when you move it in the water, they'll come to the surface. Then.
So he says when you move it in the water, they'll come to the surface. You know, these are things I wish I had done more when I was younger, when I was Gen Z. These are things I wish I had done more when I was younger. So he says, remind me your name, sir?
Michael.
Michael, okay. Can you tell that there's one over here? No. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe you can guide me.
Okay. So
All right. So what exactly should I be looking out for?
as you move this up, you'll see them come to the surface. Just
Oh, nope. I was fishing a wire instead of a fish. I was saying you can guide me. There's one there. How would you know? No, there's no way it's simple. Okay, guide my hand with the pole so that I can.
so now let's see.
So what you're looking for is just what should somebody be feeling?
Here.
Oh, okay. Oh, it escaped. I am not doing too well in my first fishing lesson, but it's okay. Right. So it's not as easy as it... Maybe I'm just consoling myself. I thought it would be a lot easier, but it's not that easy. Okay, thank you for consoling me. This is a very interesting stand. I think there's also a demonstration just to try and understand exactly what it is that you'd be getting into. So it says health, equity, and social protection for all. This particular stand is the Department of...
It's a combination because it's smart agriculture and blue economy. So we have blue economy, which deals with fish, and then we also have smart agriculture, where the county director for agriculture is also here to show some of the agricultural products. But basically, it's a circular economy. Green feeding the blue, and the blue feeding the green.
That's really well said. Thank you. Green feeding the blue, blue feeding the green. They essentially feed off each other. Thank you very much. All right, let's have a look at perhaps one more booth before we can cross back over to Mariam Bishar, who's in studio. This is interesting. Hi, good morning. This is our...
The health.
Okay, there's a madam here who's been standing behind the scenes, but she seems to be very well aware of what's happening in this area. I'm not ambushing you, don't worry. Okay. Tell us a little bit about your name and what your role is here, because I have seen you sort of try to coordinate what's happening here.
Okay. My name is Harriet Atieno. I work for the county government of Homa Bay. I am currently, let's say, the pavilion manager. I help in coordinating our exhibitions. From where we are standing, we have our health exhibition, and we'd like to show you how we have gone through 90 days without maternal death. So this is what we'd like to exhibit for you using our dashboard, how we map our expectant mothers all the way to having a healthy baby and a healthy mother. So.
Okay, I know we don't have a lot of time, so it would essentially be a crash course of breaking it down. Would it be you talking us through it, or somebody from the specific booth?
I would prefer a doctor would do that.
You prefer a doctor?
Yeah, they would be in a better position to explain.
Okay, so good morning. First of all, thank you very much. I think we've heard a lot about the maternal mortality rate, and this being day 95, I believe, of there not being one death, which is a milestone for Homa Bay County. And so in just a very brief minute or so, walk us through what we have here and why it's important in the fight against maternal mortality.
Yes, our contribution towards zero maternal death is because we are able to identify pregnant women early enough, and then we are using the GIS system so that we are able to locate the women where they are, and then we are using the COBU collect system too to enable us gather information about their previous deliveries, so that we are able to refer them appropriately to the health facilities that can give them services.
Okay, and is it lined out one after the other? Can you walk us through what that system looks like, starting with what's here?
Yes. So what is here is the community system. This is the community health. So it is us, the community people, that identify these women from the community, from the households. So we are able to identify them early enough. And through the systems that we have, the GIS, the HE system, we are able to locate them early enough.
Okay, but walk us through what this is, this, and this.
Yes. So to ensure that the household is okay, so we do visits, regular visits, and when we visit, we have the BP machine. So this one we use to measure the blood pressure, and then we have the glucometer machine. So this one we use to screen diabetes. Then we have the box, the first aid box. So this has all the things that we need to do care. And then we have the tools that we have here. The ones that we have here are for measuring the weight for both the baby and for the adults.
And this is a dummy.
Yes, it is.
Okay, this is a dummy. Your name very briefly and take us through what this dummy is showing.
So my name is Erika Adhiambo. I serve as one of the medics in the county. So here we have a dummy of a mother. Remember, in Homa Bay County, today we are doing day 90.
Without, not 95.
Yeah, without a maternal mortality. And so these are some of the measures that we do under something we call maternal perinatal death surveillance and response. So this is one of the gears that we use. It's called NASG. So it is what we put on the mother just to prevent them from having shock. Because one of the leading causes of maternal mortality is postpartum hemorrhage, when they bleed in excess. So this is one of our ways of keeping the mommy out of shock as we wait for the blood to come in. Another innovation that we did.
Sorry, this is a kind of like a cushioning.
Yes, a cushioning. So it creates pressure on the body and ensures that blood is focused onto the vital organs, so that the heart keeps beating regardless of how low the blood is. Yes.
And then this is the dummy baby.
Yes. So the dummy baby, to ensure the baby is okay and alive, there are other measures that we do to help the baby breathe in case baby has specific issues when it comes to breathing. So this is just one of the measures. We have several machines also to keep the baby well.
All right, we're going to take a break now, but this is the kind of innovation that the county is coming up with to ensure that they are fighting some of the issues that they've been grappling with for a long time. Maternal deaths has been high, not just in Homa Bay, but really it's an issue across the country. And so this kind of just gives an explanation of the tools that they use to visit certain mothers in different communities, and even this innovative blanket that just makes sure, the cushioning, that makes sure that the mother is comfortable and doesn't feel shock. There's a ton of booths here. Right now we are in the Homa Bay County Pavilion, but we're going to step out a little bit after the break and just learn about who some of the other booth exhibitors are. What is it that they're bringing to the Devolution Conference? But more than that, what do they want the Devolution Conference to bring to them? Homa Bay High School, the Devolution Conference is kicking off. I'm going to be here walking around. Mariam Bishar is going to be back in studio having a conversation with some of the leaders of various counties. It's now, I'm not even sure what time is it, but let's go into the break and then we'll be right back.